Well, let's stay on the Pennsylvania primary now and hear from union workers who came together last night for a town hall to discuss some of the biggest issues facing working Americans. NBC News Washington correspondent Yamiche Alcindor joins us now from just outside of Pittsburgh with more on this. Yamiche, good morning. You were there at the town hall last night. Give us a little background here. Why did these workers decide to come together, and what is it that they want?
Well, good morning. I sat in on a town hall with the United Steelworkers, and this is, of course, a large union dedicated to really advocating for the rights of steelworkers. And they are laser focused on workers' rights issues, laser focused on retirements and pension plans. They told me that that is top of mind. So listen to a little bit about what the union workers said to me when I asked them about what they were thinking about this primary election season.
I know that healthcare workers agree with me that health and safety is a #1 issue. Staffing is a #1 issue. We are in a staffing crisis.
So it's not just about, labor issues. They also are concerned about women's rights. They're also concerned about education. In some parts of the state, gun rights are a big issue.
3 Gs are tough.
3 Gs?
Guns, God, and gynecology, Those are the things, and that's what seems to get through the most to people.
It is incredibly striking, of course, when you hear that last soundbite, guns, God, and gynecology, talking about abortion rights and connecting that, of course, with workers' rights. I should tell you, sitting in that meeting, one thing that I was struck by as they were talking about the Supreme Court, they were talking about hinting at the Supreme Court decision on abortion, the poised Supreme Court decision on abortion. They also said they're worried that the Supreme Court to take away workers' rights and the ability of them to organize. So as this Supreme Court decision is a talk of the town across the nation, union workers are also looking at it and saying, well, what other precedents might be overturned in the years to come?
Yamiche, as you know, Pennsylvania is a battleground state, both parties trying to get the upper hand there with voters. What was your sense when it comes to the union members that you spoke with? Is it a politically diverse group? And yeah, the 3 Gs, that was one way to put it that I've never heard before.
I certainly have never heard that before, but I should tell you that when I talked to them, I got the sense that these workers, and most of them were union leaders, they were really focused on making sure that workers' rights and labor rights were top of mind. The real differing opinions come in on what party and what candidates are best for those issues. Listen to a little bit about what these workers had to say about the sort of arguments that you're hearing on the shop floor, but also the sort of differing cultural issues that are on people's minds.
We represent folks that live in red towns and blue towns. And so it's not about getting the right, party in office, because you may be in a red town that in D.C. doesn't agree with our position.
There's been a lot of divisiveness since the last president has left office. And it seems like, you're either on this side or this side, and it's trying to get them to come together, to work on the issues, not the parties.
And part of that town hall, as they were talking about the sort of differing issues there, in part of that town hall, there was a leader of the union who was talking about the infrastructure plan and talking about whether or not President Biden was really delivering jobs. He was making the case that, yes, that these issues, this union was going to benefit from the jobs that were coming from roads and bridges and building them and repairing them. But I should tell you, I was listening in the back and someone said those jobs are not coming, that there are no jobs being created. So you could hear, even in that room, the tension that's happening there. I should also tell you, there was this being handed out. It really is a list of candidates and checks going next to the Democrats who are saying, hey, here are the issues that we care about. They really are backing that. And then around the Republicans, rather, they had X's. So while they were not trying to sort of focus on one political party, it was very clear that they were saying the Democratic Party has backed their issues in a more wholesome way.
Well, they tend to be the union-favored party. Yamiche Alcindor outside of Pittsburgh there for us. Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.